Hey guys, welcome to the next video of Decoding Brands. Today I want to talk about the Olympics. Now, I don't want to talk about the athletes, even though I am tempted to talk about all these amazing athletes. I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about what are brands doing around the Olympics and what can you learn from it. So go get your pen, go get your pad, go get your iPhone, your all manner of eye. Let's get into it. It's Decoding Brands. All right, the first brand that I want to talk about is an athlete that reached out to a brand. Her name is Allison Felix. Now, Allison is a retired athlete, and she decided to come back to the Olympics 2024, but to do it with style. She partnered with Pampers, and the two of them together have created in the Olympics Village for all the female athletes a Pampers nursery. Why is this a good thing? Let me explain this to you, okay? It's so important for brands to find moments that are truly cemented to the DNA of the brand. Like, gone are the days where something like the Olympics, you do an advert, you slap your logo on it, and halas, done. Those days are gone. Consumers are so much more savvy. We want things that are real. And how much more real do you get than a nursery for the female athletes that is created by Pampers in conjunction with an athlete who left the Olympics because she got pregnant and now is a mum? Such a good story, such a great way of tying a brand to a moment. One of the most ingenious ones is Uber Cruise. What did they do? They allowed you to have some champagne as you took an Uber ride in Paris. Oh my God, ingenious. Check it out.
We know that millions of tourists are coming to Paris this summer for many reasons, one of them being the Olympics, these big Olympic Games. And so with all of these tourists in the city, we want to delight them with fun experiences with Uber. This is one of the few things we are doing for residents and tourists alike. And we hope that they enjoy this offering.
And the third one that I want to talk about is Louis Vuitton. Now, those of you who don't know, Louis Vuitton, they invested $160 million in the main sponsorship. They're part of the LVMH group, and LVMH have got 75 of their brands involved in the 2024 Olympics. And what Louis Vuitton did is they pulled on their Parisian heritage and they designed the case and the boxes that would carry the medals and the torch. You guys might remember, and we'll show you in the edit here, that Pharrell was the one that walked out. You had the Louis Vuitton branding that took place. In fact, you know what? Let me stop talking. Let's watch the video. Such a cool video, right? But LVMH didn't stop there. They also decided that with some of their other brands that they would design the outfits for the volunteer medal bearers. I think it's such a good idea. Why? Because those medal bearers are everywhere in the Olympics. You know, when you're watching it, you see a medal bearer come up, then you see, you know, someone like Simone come up and she gets her medal. Like, it's such a subtle, ingenious way of getting airtime globally. I mean, I'm a marketeer, so I'm excited about this stuff. But let me tell you what you can learn from what some of the brands are doing. Number one, I mentioned it earlier, and I want to stress this point. Gone are the days where you slap a logo and you say, this is my sponsorship, and it goes on a billboard and it goes on a TV campaign, halas, we're done. Those days have died with the dinosaurs. Now you need to get super creative. You need to sit with your creative team. You need to sit with the young creative minds that are in your office or freelancers that you've got, and you need to say, how do we create a moment? How do we create a brand experience? What is a brand experience? A brand experience is something that speaks to the heart of your customers. So in Pampers' case, all of the Olympic mums, it's going to speak to their heart space. And what do? They're then going to put it all on their social media. That's going to go out to their hundreds of thousands of followers, and they wouldn't have even had to have paid not one athlete to do it. Or in the case of, Uber, it speaks to the heart space of customers that want a different journey experience. And I want to finish this by saying this to you. The BBC, oh my God, genius creative when it came to how they decided they were going to market the Olympics. They took Paris and the idea that it is the city of love. They took the elements of love, they connected with each of the sports that take place in the Olympics, and they created this bit of genius content. Check it out.
Love. It makes you do crazy things. It makes your head spin. It makes your heart race. Love takes your breath away. When you fall in love, you fall hard.
What a devastating blow.
Love hurts. But there's no greater feeling in the world.
That's a new world record. A triumph. I can't believe what I've just seen.
Welcome to the city of love.
I told you, do you feel all loved up? I feel all loved up. Such a good bit of content. So lesson number 1, make sure that you are not doing all the old school advertising. They've died. Lesson number 2, make sure you get super creative. Lesson number 3, make sure you're creating brand experiences that speak to the heart space of your customers. And lesson number 4 is be ahead of the curve. Don't do what your competitors have already done. LVMH, as an example, have got 46 stores along the relay route where they are doing Olympics branding. Why are they doing that? Because it is a natural traffic area and they're going to dominate the brand space against all their competitors. So, as always, put your comments in the comments box. Let me know. We're on video number 2. What are you learning from this stuff? Are you learning, or are you just sitting down with some popcorn and watching me like I'm a whole TV show? Get your pads and pens out and write the notes down and let me know, what are you learning from the Olympics and what do you learn from last week's video, which was all about Kamala Harris. I'll see you next time.